Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see, we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover.
Immobile! They've scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar, showing great feet there. Terrific header! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kimmich charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Irwin calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, he has found the way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, easy pickings there. Romario had a shot. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And here's Romario. Has a shot! And he comes up trumps again. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Immobile. Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, this match promised goals and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's found a way through. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold. Irwin. And they're quick to press. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's had it taken off him. Romario. Well read, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lloris claims it. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
That has been cut short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 7, Rafael van der Vaart. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Zerberto.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. This is intriguing, next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means, they still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Romario. Coming on the field is number 30, Messi.
Deep into stoppage time. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Guti. It's a loose ball. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Platini really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Griezmann. Danger averted for now. Madrid have it back and can go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Griezmann, now it's Bale, and here's Shevchenko! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. And Torres! He scores! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bale. Griezmann. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And the flag has stayed down. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bale. Shevchenko. Keeper sees it all the way. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Has a look and place it forward. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Beckenbauer clears. And they're quick to get it back. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bale. Van der Vaart. Nicely aimed pass. Well read, And the danger is averted. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Griezmann. Neymar. Adams calmly anticipates. And it's Bale. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Griezmann. They're urging him to shoot.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Griezmann. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played.
The attendance for this match was
And he's heaved it away.
72,306.
And it's Neymar. He's gone for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. And here's Griezmann. Nesta gets it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's tried one!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Romario. Platini. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that Griezmann! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Costa Curta. Adams. Shevchenko! Oh, should have put that away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get it away. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with
And it's been given away. And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rodri.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Caceres. And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That's been cut out, well played. Ernest. Neymar, he's picked his way through. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's gone for goal. Belletti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Caceres. It's a sweet ball that. He's through here. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Big header! There it is! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Eto'o probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Bellingham. That's beautifully weighted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No outsmarting him this time. Bellingham. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caceres. Van der Vaart. Now it's Romario. Oh, Red, nice interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit.
And Batistuta! Costa Curta. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Belgium are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
For this match was 72.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Torres. Threads one in. Adams getting this one clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dixon. Great run on the overlap here. Batistuta. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's burst. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
74 minutes is
And that really is so impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Hannes. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Guti.
So there's going to be another change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Backward it goes. And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Eto'o! And that is wildly off target. Now it's Neymar.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Four added minutes on the board. And he's intervened well there. Nesta cuts it out. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here
Hello,
on a
everybody,
beautiful,
and
clear
welcome
evening.
to today's
The
match.
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he...
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar showing good feet. Rodri. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres. Neymar. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Fernando Torres, Romario. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rodri. 30 minutes gone. Van der Vaart. That'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Perez. Perez going face-to-face with his great rival.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Conte. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Nicked it back promptly. Great chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Fiddles it through. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3 minutes at a
And
time.
no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Romario. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. And that could set him on his way.
That's good play from him.
Belletti. Harun. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's come loose. Romario. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Belletti. Couldn't squeeze it through.
It's
a sharp pass.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Costa Curta is in a really good position out wide. Neymar. Harun. Belletti. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Romario. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Schneider. Real chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. That's tidy. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Harun. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Guti.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Stoichkov. Batistuta. And here's Neymar. Collar! So close to drawing level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
The final 5 minutes. Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
In Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Schneider. That's really well cleared. And they've got a throw. And it's Cáceres. Gets his head to it! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Taken back almost at once. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. He's tried one! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicked it back promptly. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Lloris catches it safely. Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Plays a delicate ball. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners.
Terrific header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Iniesta, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vinicius Junior, look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. Romario, Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Featuring our guest
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Batistuta, he's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres. Number
So
8,
time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Romario.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 30.
That defending is
Messi.
unapologetically
Number
persistent.
13,
It's almost
Griezmann.
personal, and it had to
Number
be.
15, Guti.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball.
The attendance
Belling.
for this match was 71,600.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found some space. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cleared without hesitation. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. He's beaten the last man. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Nesta cuts it out. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vinicius Junior! And that would have won it.
Vinicius Junior has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Well read, nice interception. Nesta.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And claimed it back swiftly. Lloris gets it away.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Has been indicated.
Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's lofted through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario! And now they can clear their lines. He could be in here. Now it's Diaby. He's onside. Hits one. He's delivered all right.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Substitution.
Brazil making their first change very early on. So a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. And he's gone backward here. It's Harun! This time surely! Now who's going to be first to this?
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's cut it out. Denilson. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Romario. De Roberto. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Kunde gets over and intercepts. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Works it forward. Denilson.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's good defensive concentration.
And they're quick to get it back. De Roberto. Brazil can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And it's Perez. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a Neymar! And here's Neymar.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Half-time getting close now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Perez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So what's your view on that goal then? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
There's the hit!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Romario. That's a sweet ball, that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé spots it and intercepts. France finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. Denilson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Denilson. No way through there. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Romario. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that will be it. Brazil perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Dumfries. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Marlon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Can he get it through? And it's Gullit. Gakpo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Serginho. Neymar. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Danilo. And it's Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's taking no chances there. Oh no, this does not look good. Ake. Gullit. Robbie. Gullit. Real chance! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Belletti. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
To Roberto. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gakpo. Gullit. Robe. Now Gakpo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Brazil really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Searching Danielson! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Marlon. And it's Gullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fabinho to Danielson. And it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot.
71,898.
Now it's Romario. Dumfries is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's gone forward. Pull it. Passing nice and neat. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Romario, and a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. And Romario! Great hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Danilo is offering a right smile there.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Stood up well to him there. And here's Romario. Brazil finding their passes.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Serginho.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nielsen. It's loose now and they want to get it back. So nothing between them in 90 minutes and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Coming on the field.
And the action has already restarted.
Number 20, Memphis. Substitution
good read.
in progress.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Marlon. Oh, the ball's run loose here. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Hullet. Got a shot away! Gabriel. Marlon. Good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get it clear again. Serginho. Nielsen. Van de Ven.
Brazil have turned up with a human...
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
We come to you now with a quick request for
Well, we're
support
still
for
where
our
we started,
charity
despite the
fund,
best efforts of both
Efootball.
parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense. And the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Hullet. Petrauda. And the pass is intercepted. Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. Marlon, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marlon!
Well, both sides
might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And Romario! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are... David Villa! Oh, that's delightful. What a save from the Reese! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Torres. Neymar. Big chance! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, they could be caught out. Has a go! He has done it! And they're at him again in double quick time. An act of charity gratefully received. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hernandez cuts it out. Can he get it through? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Neymar plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. David Villa coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, the ball's run loose, and another try! It's a goal! A goal and a really telling moment. Pedri duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's gone forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all. Oh, what a climb! And again! It's fallen loose again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Pedri. Batistuta. That is David Villa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cleared away. That's the throw. And here's Albertini. David Villa. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He came in hard, very hard. Costa Curta with the clearance. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goalkeeper's ball. Collar. And the shot!
Substitution on the field, number 8, Harun. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Guti.
Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicked it back promptly.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
David Villa. De Bruyne. Oh, he's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. Ter Stegen with the clearance.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
3 minutes added time.
Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hoisted in. That's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Romario claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kindly remove it, as it is about...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. And De Bruyne! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Neymar. Now it's Romario. Interesting ball. Always onto this. Van der Vaart! Kante with the clearance. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. No goals as yet. Neatly clipped into space. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he thumps it clear. And he welcomes it in. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Not the most accurate pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Neymar. David Villa! That was mighty close. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that interception. Got a shot away. Oh, crossbar! That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has been cut short. Van der Vaart. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. Overhits and out of play. And it's Romario. Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Batistuta. Nesta. Now it's Neymar. Van der Vaart. And it's Cáceres. Romario. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Featuring our guest
No
performers
goals at this
today.
stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
Whistle
Coming
goes,
on the field
and we start the
is
second half.
Number 20,
And
Van
Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Vaart. Collier. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta. David Villa. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. David Villa gets flagged offside. And it's from Mario. 60 minutes played. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Collier. And here's from Mario. It'll be a throw-in. Collar. Neymar has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Conte. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Harun. It's gone out for a throw-in. Collar. Oh, good-looking ball. Taken back almost at once. Harun. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Romario. Collar. Real chance here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Guti.
That is good alertness. And he can clear it away. And they're back on the ball again. Conte. Nice ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ter Stegen.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Added minute has been indicated.
And smart. David Villa! Yes, he's done it! Finally, finally, finally!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 7, David
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Number 18, Zerberto.
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And we come to you now with a quick
So what do you
request
take
for
away from it all, Jim?
support for our
Look,
charity
Peter,
fund.
a strength in
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own
everybody,
special
and welcome
script.
to today's
Moments
match.
like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Romario.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ribery. Well, that's well seen too.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! He's found a way through. Has a go! Marquinhos clears it away. That is Kante. Romario.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! The ball has bounced loose now. Nice interception, well timed. Barcola. No way through. Danielson. Neymar. Keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mendy. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Danielson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Serginho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mendy.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ribery may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be
The
the plan.
attendance for this match was
And it's Neymar.
71,550.
Dembele gets a good foot in there. Has a look and plays it forward. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Barcola. Griezmann. Griezmann! They've scored! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution for Brazil, number 9, Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
19,
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nkunku. Your impression so far, Jim?
Brazil are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Time and again they are repelled. De Roberto. Played out towards the right wing. De Nielsen. And it's Fabinho. De Roberto. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto. Coming on the field is number 15, Joelinton.
Foot in. Brazil must do something here and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Romario. Serginho, and he's managed to get free. Cleared without complication. Adley. It's a sweet ball that. He's picked his way through.
Added time.
Now the finish! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...